Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you had a great second day here at Hannover Messe. Today, we want to talk about Beyond the Silo, modernizing SAP with Snowflake and AWS for AI-driven manufacturing. With me is Martin Gutberlet, who is the industry's principal for manufacturing at Snowflake, and Nelesh Kumar Jain, the senior specialist lead at Deloitte. My name is Obaid Kazi, and I lead the Industry Partner Solution Architecture team here at Amazon Web Services. So, Nelesh, what are you hearing from your manufacturing customers on the challenges they face to extract value from their SAP data, particularly with the current push for AI-driven manufacturing?
I would say today's manufacturers are very digital, but still very fragmented. They are producing lots of data across their ERP, MES, and OT systems, but this data is not connected. And when the data is not connected, all these departments are making decisions in silos, eventually not being able to make decisions in time or even taking wrong decisions. Right? So manufacturers do not have problem of not having the data. Their major problem is that this data is not connected. Then the answer is simple, right? Bring all this data together in one platform. But all these systems, they speak different languages, they work in different speeds, and importantly, each different type of system is bringing context of business in their own unique way. And when manufacturers try to stitch all of this together, what happens is they all end up with having complex integrations and spending a lot of time in understanding how do I get value out of this data rather than getting value out of this data.
So, Nelesh, what you're telling us is there's lots of different types of data coming from different sources. Projects to integrate them are typically long, complex, and cost a lot of money. So, Martin, describe how the Snowflake partnership with SAP is addressing this challenge and making life easier for our manufacturing customers.
So, first of all, Nelesh, we exactly see the same picture, right? So there are data silos coming from different systems at our manufacturing customers. That's a fact. That's the given architecture. So what's new? New is that we have built a partnership with SAP for the Business Data Cloud, which allows a so-called zero-copy approach of data. So instead of physically ingesting data from an SAP system into Snowflake, which already roughly around more than 1,000 customers are doing in order to get insights into their data, now you can do this without actually physically copying the data into Snowflake. That's what we call a zero-copy approach, which most of the CISOs like a lot in terms of security. Secondly, then you get the data into Snowflake, and you can do analytics within Snowflake thanks to all the AI capabilities, and then you can write it back to SAP. That means it goes bidirectional, and I'm coming to an example in a sec. Thirdly, and this is maybe the most important, because if you have data, it's fine, it's fantastic if you sit on data. But what you need is semantic, because otherwise you don't understand your data, right? So therefore, you need to build up what we call a unified data foundation, something like a unified namespace. So with all of your data in your enterprise. And the beauty about our new partnership with SAP is that we are not only getting the data, but we're getting the entire semantic of that data also into Snowflake. We do something within the Snowflake environment, and we write the semantic back. But there's a fourth one. What you need to do is you need to define what we call a data product. And they're predefined data products within SAP, and they're to be customer-defined data products within SAP. And they're put into a data catalog. That's how you do that, right? And they can things like order rescheduling, invoice reconciliation, etc. So these are typical data products, right? Also within manufacturing, widely used. And you can take this SAP-defined data product and put this into the data catalog of Snowflake, because it's really working open with open standards, and we are based on iceberg tables if it comes to data formats. So it's no complexity, full integration, and full governed.
It sounds like a dream. Now,
It is a dream.
that's reality.
It is reality.
Now, just to make sure that I understand, looking beyond data from SAP, does your semantic layer and integration layer also allow for the ingestion of other data sources to bring a comprehensive view of that data landscape?
That's exactly the point. So this is how we get the SAP data through Business Data Cloud. If there are other data silos, we can either use our zero-copy integration capabilities for some of the other systems, such as ServiceNow. But if you have like more legacy kind of systems in your house, and many, many customers do have these kind of systems, then we can also ingest the data. And the other important thing is, because this is also like heavy in use for manufacturing, BDC works fantastic for structured data. BDC is not made for unstructured data, which is, for instance, PDF files from maintenance, CSV files, Excel spreadsheets, even pictures, right?
Right.
And secondly, BDC is not made for streaming data. And if you're manufacturing, you're getting a lot of time series data out of your machines, out of the PLCs, and these are usually getting into via streaming into Snowflake, right? That's how you also can combine IT-OT conversion scenarios with SAP data. And you can make real-time decisions because we're getting this as a stream into Snowflake.
So this is a really powerful partnership because AWS brings in the infrastructure that allows customers to leverage all these different data sources, take the data platform that Snowflake is offering with SAP BDC, and offer choices to customers from the edge all the way to the cloud, looking also at value streams and use cases and trying to figure out which vendors, we have a largest network of partners on the cloud, which vendors a customer may use to create those agentic workflows. So we have a very powerful set of tools that this is allowing. Nelesh, what is Deloitte doing to simplify the choices that a customer has to leverage the power of AWS and the Snowflake SAP BDC partnership?
So as Martin mentioned, right, now this dream is a reality, but that reality still needs some kind of a stitch up together to make sure it works for your clients in the respective way. What do I mean by that? So we are talking about unified data platform, but getting the data there is just first step. You need to think about how I'll stitch this data together, how I will ensure the data quality is in a way that I could give it to any kind of data consumer that they could trustfully accept this data. Why? There is a huge shift. We are coming from a traditional BI world where the data warehouses have been giving all the semantics together, and then the semantics were focused for the BI tools. But now we are talking about AI agents, and if these agents do not have access to the same semantics, then you are not getting the right context out of this data, right? So, business context still plays a major role, but that context could be embedded into this unified data platform by bringing the right data quality and trust to this. And this is how Deloitte helps our customers, because we have offerings around all of this. Of course, we don't talk technology directly. We start by addressing business value. What is the exact business value we are going to get by stitching this data together, right? And once we start there, we have offerings like IDAP, which is in full form Integrated Data and Analytics Platform. This already has 100 plus intelligent apps. And this comes, of course, with our partnership with AWS, Snowflake. We have to work together to bring different data domains together. And then we are giving you a business content that is ready to fly, right? And this combines the standard data, the machine learning predictions all together. But on top of that, you need AI agents to work on that. And this is where our second offering comes into picture, which we called as Business Agents Platform. Martin, as you rightly mentioned, right? Getting data, getting insights is not the success. The success is what actions I'm able to take out of this data and this closed loop interaction. And this is where our Business Agents Platform addresses this topic. So once we have the insights, the agents have the context, that, okay, this needs to go back into SAP, this needs to go back into MES, and so on, right? So this all bringing together, Deloitte plays a unique role because we have the right industry expertise, right experience across working all of these different architectures.
So maybe it's now worthwhile to talk about an example, because
That's exactly where I wanted to go.
That was
an
like
example.
pretty much of a technology talk so far, right? But what is the actual business impact? And so what we are discussing a lot is, as an example, order rescheduling. So if you're manufacturing and if you have a make-to-order process, you are usually confronted with order rescheduling, usually on a daily basis. So either your head of sales is calling you saying, my dear customer wants to have his machine a little earlier, can we do that? Or your production facilities are not in place in order to produce that particular machine due to particular downtimes. Or your supply chain hasn't delivered the right parts in terms of inbound in order to deliver that particular machine. So these are like 3 examples in which you have to do order rescheduling. And order rescheduling, let's take the example of head of sales is calling, please reschedule, get me the machine a little earlier. How do you know the impact? In order to understand the impact, you have to understand what is the impact on supply chain, what kind of replanning do I need to do on supply chain, including warehouse, do I have the right stock on place, do I have to increase my stock level on an SKU level. You have to think of, is my factory ready for this? Have I allocated the right machines in order to produce that particular machine, right? Is everything in place there? Have I done the right maintenance? Blah, blah, blah. All of that has to be in place. And you also have to think of the other customers who are not getting their machine because you reschedule an order, right? And maybe that means for another customer, their machine will be delayed by, let's say, a week or whatever it might be, right? So in order to understand that, you have to tap into supply chain data, CRM data, PLM data, shop floor data, and SAP data, because that's where you actually keep the order.
Yeah.
Then you do the analytics, and you understand the impact of that. And maybe the impact is, if you do so, you have a negative impact on your supply chain, and you can quantify this in terms of numbers. You have a negative impact on all the other customers who are actually awaiting their machines, right? In terms of not only customer satisfaction, but also them going into business because of their machines, right? And you can quantify this in hard dollars. And then you can give this back to the head of sales and saying, hey, dear Mr. Head of Sales, do you really want to make that decision? Because that is the impact in terms of cost, revenue, and margin. And that means, with that little example, you can make data-driven decisions. If you have done the decision, saying, okay, I want to do this, then you can trigger back the order rescheduling process within your SAP system. So to run the order rescheduling, to generate the BOM or the right recipe, depending on what you do, and then, do this on shop floor, right? So, and this is one example illustrating where you actually need to overcome the various silos in a typical make-to-order process, which is like typical in make-to-order processes in manufacturing.
Fantastic. So, in a nutshell, we have the perennial challenge and problem that we have siloed data, but we have a novel way now of approaching it through the power of multi-partners working together to create that central data layer, a standardized repository, a semantic layer, pulling data from SAP, various data sources, leveraging the power of AWS infrastructure to give customer choices to innovate, but Deloitte coming in and helping, taking business-driven decisions, business-driven value to ensure that customers are seeing rapid routes to success and quantifiable business results. In 30 seconds, if there's a final takeaway you want to give to our customers out there who may be undertaking this journey, what advice would you give, Nelesh?
I would say now it's the time to connect your data in a right way and transform those insights into business actions, right?
Now is the time. Martin.
Get your data right first, and then go for AI at scale, also on shop floor. You have to start now, because others are already started the journey.
Wonderful. Thank you both very much. It's been an enlightful conversation. I wish you all the best here at Hannover. Thank you very much for attending. Have a great day.